Hello, my friend. Welcome back to Learn English Daily. I'm Alex. I'm really happy you're here today. Find a comfortable place to sit. Take a slow, deep breath. Now, just relax. You don't need a notebook. You don't need to translate every word. Today, simply listen. Listen carefully. Imagine the day in your mind. Follow the story. When you hear a sentence you like, repeat it. If you don't understand everything, that's perfectly fine. Keep listening. Your English becomes stronger every time you hear natural English. Today, we're going to spend an ordinary day together. An ordinary day is full of useful English. These are the kinds of sentences people use every single day. Ready? Let's begin. It's still early. The room is quiet. The sun hasn't fully come up yet. Everything feels calm. Then, beep, beep, beep. The alarm clock rings. Alex opens his eyes slowly. He smiles. It's a brand new day. He doesn't want to stay in bed for too long. He has things to do. He has places to go. He stretches his arms. He takes a deep breath. The day begins. Listen carefully. I wake up early every morning. I wake up early every morning. What about you? Do you wake up early? Or do you like to sleep a little longer? Think about your answer. Good. Let's continue. Alex reaches for his phone. The alarm is still ringing. He touches the screen. The room becomes quiet again. Listen. I turn off my alarm. I turn off my alarm. Every morning, I turn off my alarm before I get out of bed. Now you. I turn off my alarm. Excellent. Alex smiles. He feels relaxed. He stretches his back. He stretches his shoulders. His body feels awake now. Listen. I stretch my body. I stretch my body. Stretching for a minute makes him feel much better. Do you stretch in the morning? Maybe yes. Maybe no. That's okay. Let's keep going. Alex sits on the edge of the bed. He looks around his room. The room is clean. The air feels fresh. Listen, I sit up in bed. I sit up in bed. Nice and easy. One more time. I sit up in bed. Perfect. Before standing up, Alex closes his eyes for a moment. He takes one long breath. In and out. Listen. I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath. A deep breath helps him start the day feeling calm. Now imagine yourself doing the same thing. Take a deep breath. Good job. Alex stands up. He doesn't leave the room yet. First, he makes his bed. Some people don't do this. Alex always does. His room immediately looks cleaner. Listen. I make my bed. I make my bed. I make my bed every morning. Simple habit. Big difference. Can you say it with me? I make my bed. Wonderful. Alex walks to the window. He slowly opens the curtains. Bright morning light fills the room. Birds are singing outside. The day feels fresh. Listen carefully. I open the curtains. I open the curtains. The room is much brighter now. What comes next? Can you guess? That's right. Alex opens the window. Cool morning air comes inside. It feels wonderful. Listen. I open the window. I open the window. Fresh air makes the room feel alive. Alex smiles again. He's fully awake now. His morning is off to a great start. He leaves the bedroom. He walks down the hall. Where is he going? Think for a second. Yes. He's going to the bathroom. Listen carefully. I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. This is one of the most common daily sentences in English. You'll hear it all the time. Alex turns on the faucet. Cool water runs over his hands. He splashes water on his face. It feels refreshing. Listen. I wash my face. I wash my face. Cold water helps him wake up even more. Now it's your turn. I wash my face. Excellent. Alex picks up his toothbrush. He puts toothpaste on it. Then he begins brushing. Up and down, slowly, carefully. Listen. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth every morning. Healthy teeth. Healthy smile. Alex looks in the mirror. He smiles at himself. Today feels like a good day. He feels ready for whatever comes next. And this is only the beginning of our day. Alex turns on the shower. Warm water fills the room with steam. It feels comfortable. It feels relaxing. He enjoys the quiet start to his morning. Listen carefully. I take a shower. I take a shower. I usually take a shower in the morning. What about you? Do you take a shower in the morning or at night? Think about your answer. Good. Let's keep going. A few minutes later, Alex steps out of the shower. He grabs a clean towel. He dries his hair. He dries his face. Now he feels fresh. Listen. I dry my hair. I dry my hair. Everything feels clean. Everything feels ready. Alex opens his closet. He looks at his clothes for a moment. What should he wear today? He checks the weather in his mind. It's warm outside. A light shirt is a good choice. Listen carefully. I get dressed. I get dressed. I get dressed before breakfast. Now say it with me. I get dressed. Great job. He puts on his socks. Then his shoes. He ties the laces. He stands up. Ready to go? Listen. I put on my shoes. I put on my shoes. One shoe. Then the other. Simple. Natural. Useful. Alex walks into the kitchen. The house is still quiet. He can hear the kettle. He can smell fresh coffee. He smiles. Mornings are his favorite time of the day. He fills the kettle with water. Then he presses the button. Listen carefully. I boil some water. I boil some water. The water is getting hot. Can you picture it? Steam is rising. The kitchen feels warm. Now Alex opens a cupboard. He takes out his favorite mug. He pours the coffee. The smell is wonderful. Listen, I make a cup of coffee. I make a cup of coffee. Some people prefer tea. Alex prefers coffee. What about you? Coffee? Tea? Or maybe something else? There isn't a wrong answer. Alex takes his first sip. It's hot. He smiles. Now it's time to eat. He opens the refrigerator. He takes out some eggs. He slices a piece of bread. He prepares everything slowly. Listen, I prepare my breakfast. I prepare my breakfast. Cooking breakfast doesn't have to be difficult. Simple food is often the best food. A few minutes later, everything is ready. Alex sits at the table. The morning sun shines through the window. It's peaceful. Listen carefully. I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. I never skip breakfast. Breakfast gives me energy for the day. While Alex eats, he doesn't rush. He enjoys every bite. He looks outside. People are walking. Cars are passing by. The city is waking up. He reaches for a glass. He fills it with water. Listen, I drink a glass of water. I drink a glass of water. Water is a simple habit, but it's a healthy habit. Now Alex picks up his phone. He isn't on social media for long. He simply wants to see if anyone sent him a message. Listen carefully. I checked my phone. I checked my phone. Just for a minute. Then he puts it away. A new message appears. His friend writes, "Good morning, Alex." Alex smiles. He replies, "Good morning. Have a great day." These are real conversations. Short, friendly, natural. Next, Alex wants to know if he needs a jacket today. He opens the weather app. Listen. I check the weather. I checked the weather. Sunny, 27 degrees. No rain today. Perfect. Now, Alex knows what to wear. Before leaving home, he wants to make sure he has everything. He picks up his backpack. Then he checks each item. His wallet, his phone, his keys, his water bottle, his notebook. Everything is there. Listen carefully. I pack my bag. I packed my bag. Do you pack your bag the night before? Or in the morning? Think about it. Everyone has a different routine. Alex walks toward the front door. He opens it. Then he suddenly stops. Wait, did he forget something? Think for a second. What do people usually check before leaving home? That's right. The keys. He smiles. The keys are in his pocket. Perfect. He steps outside. Then he locks the door. Listen. I lock the door. I lock the door. Always check the door before you leave. It's a good habit. Now his day really begins. He takes a few steps. The morning air feels fresh. The neighborhood is quiet. Birds are singing. People are walking their dogs. Someone is riding a bicycle. It's a beautiful morning. Alex smiles. He's ready for the day. He starts walking down the street. Listen carefully. I leave the house. I leave the house. One more time. I leave the house. Excellent. A few minutes later, Alex reaches the end of the street. The bus stop is just ahead. He sees a few people waiting. An elderly man is reading a newspaper. A student is wearing headphones. A woman is drinking coffee. Everyone is beginning a new day. Alex joins the line. He waits patiently. Listen, I wait for the bus. I wait for the bus. Sometimes the bus is early. Sometimes it's late. Today, it arrives right on time. The bus doors open. People get on, one by one. Alex smiles at the driver. Good morning. The driver smiles back. Good morning. Small conversations like this happen every day. They're simple, but they're important. Now listen carefully. I get on the bus. I get on the bus. Alex looks around. There are a few empty seats. He chooses one by the window. He likes watching the city wake up. The bus starts moving. Trees pass by. People walk to work. Children walk to school. A cyclist rides past the bus. The city is full of life. Alex enjoys the view. A few minutes later, the bus stops. This is his stop. He stands up. He thanks the driver. Thank you. Have a nice day. You too. These are very common expressions. You'll hear them everywhere. Alex steps off the bus. Now he's close to work. He walks for another minute. Then he arrives. Listen carefully. I arrive at work. I arrive at work. I usually arrive on time. Being on time is a good habit. It helps you start the day without stress. Alex opens the door. His co-workers are already there. He smiles warmly. Good morning. Everyone smiles back. Good morning, Alex. Listen. I say good morning to everyone. I say good morning to everyone. A smile costs nothing, but it can make someone's morning better. Alex walks to his desk. He puts his bag down. He sits in his chair. The office is quiet. He presses the power button. Listen carefully. I turn on my computer. I turn on my computer. The computer takes a few seconds to start. While he waits, Alex takes another sip of water. The screen lights up. A new workday begins. The first thing Alex does is check his inbox. There are a few new messages. Nothing urgent. He reads them one by one. Listen. I checked my email. I checked my email. Do you check your email every day? Many people do. Alex reads carefully. One email is from his manager. Another is from a customer. He answers the important ones first. That's a good habit. Before starting his work, Alex writes a short plan. He likes knowing exactly what he needs to do. He writes 3 simple tasks. Finish the report. Call the customer. Reply to emails. That's enough. Listen carefully. I make a to-do list. I make a to-do list. A simple plan makes the day easier. Now it's time to begin. Alex takes a deep breath. He looks at the first task. He starts working. Listen. I start working. I start working. For the next hour, Alex stays focused. He doesn't check his phone. He doesn't get distracted. He finishes one task, then another. Little by little, his list becomes shorter. A few minutes later, the office phone rings. Alex answers politely. Good morning. This is Alex speaking. How can I help you? These are excellent expressions to remember. Let's listen again. This is Alex speaking. How can I help you? Now together. How can I help you? Very good. After the call, one of Alex's coworkers walks over. Can you help me for a minute? Of course. They look at a document together. They discuss a small problem. A few minutes later, they find the answer. Listen carefully. I talk to my coworkers. I talk to my coworkers. Working together makes difficult things easier. Soon, it's time for the morning meeting. Everyone walks into the meeting room. Some people bring coffee. Some bring notebooks. The manager smiles. Good morning, everyone. Today's meeting is short. They talk about today's goals. Everyone shares one idea. Everyone listens carefully. Listen. I attend a meeting. I attend a meeting. Good communication is an important skill, not just at work. In everyday life, too. While people are talking, Alex writes down a few important points. He doesn't want to forget anything. Listen carefully. I take notes. I take notes. Writing things down helps us remember. Now think for a moment. What do you usually do first at work? Do you check your email? Do you make coffee? Do you talk to your coworkers? Everyone's routine is a little different. And that's okay. The meeting is over. Everyone returns to work. Alex notices one small problem in a report. He doesn't panic. He reads it again. He thinks carefully. Then he finds the mistake. He smiles. Problem solved. Listen, I solve a problem. I solve a problem. Every problem has a solution. Sometimes we just need a little time to find it. After working for a while, Alex starts feeling a little tired. His shoulders feel stiff. His eyes need a break. He stands up. He stretches. He walks to the window. He takes one slow, deep breath. Listen carefully. I take a short break. I take a short break. Even a 5-minute break can help you feel fresh again. Alex returns to his desk. He smiles. He's ready to continue. The morning has gone by quickly, and lunchtime is almost here. Alex looks at the clock. It's almost noon. His stomach is starting to growl. He smiles. That usually means one thing. It's time for lunch. Before eating, he walks to the sink. He turns on the water. He washes his hands. Clean hands are always a good idea. Now, listen carefully. I wash my hands. I wash my hands. I always wash my hands before I eat. Simple habit. Healthy habit. Alex meets a few coworkers near the office kitchen. Are you coming to lunch? Yes, let's go. They walk together. They talk about their morning. The conversation is light and friendly. One person talks about a new movie. Another talks about the weather. Alex mostly listens. Listening is a great way to learn. Soon they arrive at a small cafe. It's quiet. It smells wonderful. They find a table by the window. Alex looks at the menu for a moment. Then he smiles. I know what I want. A few minutes later, the food arrives. Listen. I eat lunch. I eat lunch. I usually eat lunch around noon. Now, think about your answer. What time do you eat lunch? Take a second. Good. Let's continue. Alex takes the first bite. The food is fresh. The soup is hot. The bread is warm. Everything tastes delicious. He isn't in a hurry. He enjoys every bite. Listen carefully. I enjoy my meal. I enjoy my meal. Good food. Good company. Good conversation. Sometimes the simplest moments are the happiest. Alex reaches for his glass. He takes a long drink. Listen. I drink some water. I drink some water. Drinking enough water helps you stay healthy. It's a small habit with a big benefit. While they are eating, one of Alex's friends asks, "So, what are you doing this weekend?" Alex smiles. "I'm going to visit my parents." That sounds nice. Another friend says, "I'm thinking about going to the beach." Everyone laughs. Everyone shares a different plan. These conversations happen every day. They're natural. They're easy. They're real English. Now, listen. I talk with my friends. I talk with my friends. Talking with friends is one of the best parts of the day. Lunch is over. Everyone stands up. They throw away their trash. They thank the staff. Have a nice day. You too. Another useful expression. You'll hear it everywhere. Alex walks back to the office. The afternoon feels a little quieter. The sun is higher in the sky. He takes a deep breath. He's ready to finish the rest of his work. Listen carefully. I go back to work. I go back to work. The afternoon is a good time to stay focused. Alex sits down. He looks at his to-do list again. Only a few tasks are left. He smiles. He's making good progress. One by one, he finishes each task. Listen, I finish my tasks. I finish my tasks. Completing small tasks feels satisfying. Each finished task is one step closer to going home. A notification appears on his computer. A customer is waiting for an update. Alex opens a new message. He reads it carefully. Then he writes a clear and friendly reply. Before he clicks send, he reads the email one more time. Everything looks good. Listen carefully. I send an email. I send an email. Reading your email before sending it is always a good habit. A few minutes later, another message appears. This one is short. Alex smiles. He can answer it quickly. Listen. I reply to a message. I reply to a message. Sometimes a short reply is all you need. Later that afternoon, a customer walks into the office. She has a question. Alex listens carefully. He doesn't interrupt. He waits until she finishes speaking. Then he answers politely. The customer smiles. Thank you for your help. My pleasure. Now listen carefully. I help a customer. I help a customer. Helping people feels good. And listening carefully is just as important as speaking. The afternoon continues. Alex learns a new shortcut on his computer. It saves him a lot of time. He smiles. Learning never stops. Not at work. Not at school. Not in English. Listen. I learned something new. I learned something new. Every day is a chance to learn something. Even one new word can make a difference. Alex checks the time. There is one meeting tomorrow morning. He writes it in his planner. Then he looks at the rest of the week. Everything seems organized. Listen carefully. I checked my schedule. I checked my schedule. Planning ahead makes life easier. Finally, the last task is finished. Alex leans back in his chair. He smiles with satisfaction. It has been a productive day. Listen, I finish my work. I finish my work. Good work feels rewarding. Before leaving, Alex puts away a few papers. He closes his notebook. He straightens his chair. He likes leaving his desk clean for tomorrow. Listen carefully. I clean my desk. I clean my desk. A clean desk helps you start the next day with a clear mind. Alex picks up his bag. He looks around the office. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Alex. Everyone smiles. The workday is over. Now it's time to head home. Listen, I leave the office. I leave the office. The evening is waiting, and a new part of the story is about to begin. Alex steps outside. The afternoon has turned into evening. The air feels cooler now. The streets are still busy, but everything seems a little calmer. People are walking home. Some are carrying shopping bags. Others are talking on the phone. Everyone is finishing their day. Alex starts walking toward the bus stop. He isn't in a hurry. He enjoys the fresh air. The bus arrives a few minutes later. Alex gets on. He finds a seat by the window again. As the bus moves through the city, he watches people living their everyday lives. A father is holding his daughter's hand. Two friends are laughing together. A man is walking his dog. Life is full of simple moments. Sometimes those simple moments are the happiest ones. After a short ride, Alex reaches his neighborhood. He gets off the bus. He walks the last few minutes home. Soon, he stands in front of his door. He smiles. Home. Listen carefully. I go home. I go home. After a busy day, it's always nice to go home. Alex unlocks the door. He steps inside. The house is quiet. He takes a deep breath. It feels peaceful. Listen. I get home. I get home. It's always nice to be home. Alex puts his keys on the table. He takes off his shoes. He puts his bag on the chair. His workday is over. Now it's time to relax. First, he changes into comfortable clothes. Listen carefully. I change my clothes. I change my clothes. Comfortable clothes help me relax after work. Alex walks to the bathroom. He washes his hands again. Then he splashes a little water on his face. It feels refreshing. Listen. I wash my hands. I wash my hands. Clean hands. Fresh face. A fresh start to the evening. Alex walks into the kitchen. He's feeling hungry again. He opens the refrigerator. He takes out some vegetables, some chicken, a bottle of olive oil. Tonight, he's cooking dinner at home. Listen carefully. I make dinner. I make dinner. Cooking at home can be relaxing. Alex turns on some soft music. He chops the vegetables. He heats the pan. The food smells delicious. Can you imagine it? The kitchen is warm. The music is playing. Everything feels calm. Dinner is almost ready. Alex places the plates on the table. He brings the forks, the spoons, the glasses. Everything is ready. Listen, I set the table. I set the table. What do you usually eat for dinner? Take a moment. Think about your favorite meal. Good. Let's continue. Alex sits down. He smiles. The food looks great. He takes the first bite. It's delicious. Listen carefully. I eat dinner. I eat dinner. I enjoy eating dinner at home. Alex eats slowly. He isn't looking at his phone. He enjoys the quiet moment. Sometimes, slowing down is exactly what we need. Dinner is finished. Alex carries the dishes to the sink. He washes them one by one. Then, he wipes the kitchen counter. Everything is clean again. Listen, I clean the kitchen. I clean the kitchen. A clean kitchen feels wonderful. Before sitting down to relax, Alex takes one more bag outside. Listen carefully. I take out the trash. I take out the trash. It's not the most exciting job, but someone has to do it. Now everything is finished. The evening is finally his. Alex sits on the sofa. He picks up the remote control. He scrolls for a minute. Then he finds something interesting. Listen. I watch TV. I watch TV. Sometimes I watch a movie. Sometimes I watch a documentary. Sometimes I watch the news. Watching English programs is also a great way to improve your listening. After one episode, Alex turns off the TV. He walks to the bookshelf. He chooses a novel. He sits by the window. The room is quiet again. Listen carefully. I read a book. I read a book. Reading a little every day is a wonderful habit. Alex reads for 20 minutes. He learns a few new words. He enjoys the story. Learning doesn't always feel like studying. Sometimes, learning simply feels enjoyable. After reading, Alex picks up his phone. He calls his parents. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. How are you? We're doing well. How about you? I'm doing great. They talk for a few minutes. They laugh together. Then they say goodbye. Listen, I call my family. I call my family. Family conversations don't have to be long. Sometimes, a few minutes are enough. The evening is becoming quieter. Outside, the sun is slowly disappearing. The sky is turning orange. Then, pink. Then dark blue. It's almost time to get ready for bed. But before the day ends, we still have a few more useful English sentences to practice together. The house is quiet now. The day is almost over. Alex looks at the clock. It's getting late. He smiles. Today was a good day. Not because everything was perfect, but because he did his best. Now it's time to get ready for tomorrow. Alex opens the calendar on his phone. He checks tomorrow's schedule. There is one meeting in the morning, a few emails to answer, and dinner with a friend in the evening. Now he knows what tomorrow will look like. Listen carefully. I checked my calendar. I checked my calendar. Checking tomorrow's plans helps me feel organized. Alex walks to his bedroom. He opens the closet. He chooses a clean shirt, a pair of pants, and a jacket. Everything is ready. Tomorrow morning will be easier. Listen. I prepare my clothes for tomorrow. I prepare my clothes for tomorrow. Small preparation saves time in the morning. Alex picks up his phone. The battery is almost empty. Only 10% left. He plugs it into the charger. Listen carefully. I charge my phone. I charge my phone. It's always nice to wake up with a full battery. Now, Alex walks into the bathroom. He picks up his toothbrush. He brushes carefully, up and down, slowly, just like every night. Listen, I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. Healthy habits begin with small daily routines. Next, he washes his face. The cool water feels refreshing. He smiles at himself in the mirror. Listen carefully. I wash my face. I wash my face. His face feels fresh. His mind feels calm. Alex goes back to his bedroom. He changes into his pajamas. Soft. Comfortable. Perfect for sleeping. Listen. I put on my pajamas. Now he's almost ready for bed. Before sleeping, Alex drinks one last glass of water. I drink a glass of water. I drink a glass of water. Simple habits help us take care of our bodies. Alex picks up his phone one last time. He sets tomorrow's alarm. 7 o'clock. Perfect. Listen, I set my alarm. I set my alarm. Now tomorrow can begin on time. He walks to the light switch. The room becomes darker. Only the moonlight comes through the window. Listen carefully. I turn off the lights. I turn off the lights. The room feels peaceful. Alex pulls back the blanket. He lies down. The bed feels warm and comfortable. Listen. I get into bed. I get into bed. He closes his eyes for a moment. Then he smiles. Before sleeping, he thinks about everything that happened today. He feels thankful. He feels peaceful. And now, let's finish with our final 10 daily sentences. Listen carefully. I'm tired. I'm tired. After a busy day, it's normal to feel tired. I'm ready for bed. I'm ready for bed. A good night's sleep helps us feel better tomorrow. I had a great day. I had a great day. Even an ordinary day can be a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Now listen to these final 5 sentences. I sleep well. I sleep well. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day. I keep learning English. I keep learning English. I'm getting better every day. I'm getting better every day. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. And you should be proud of yourself too. Today, you didn't just listen to English. You lived an entire day in English. You followed a story. You heard real conversations. You practiced natural expressions. And, little by little, your brain became more familiar with everyday English. Remember, you don't have to study for hours. You just need to stay consistent. Listen a little every day. Repeat what you hear. Enjoy the process. Progress comes from repetition. Confidence comes from practice. Fluency comes from understanding real English in real situations. If you listen to this lesson again tomorrow, you'll notice something amazing. You'll understand more. You'll remember more. And speaking will become a little easier. One lesson, one day, one step at a time. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. I'm Alex. And this is Learn English Daily. Take care of yourself. Keep listening. Keep speaking. Keep smiling. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.